Alright, welcome back everybody. This is Kevin, giving you a new video content, and I'm really pleased to be able to bring this to you. I am going to be doing a little bit of a preview for the General Clinton Canoe Regatta 70 miler. This is basically from the Oneonta Dam, where you're going to have your last portage, and we're taking this all the way down through all the way to General Clinton Park, but my video only goes to Unadilla, and you will see why if you stay tuned for the whole video. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of actual canoeing footage of some areas that might be troublesome to you if you are going to be doing this race. So just to give you a little bit of stats on it. This course from there to General Clinton Park took me 3 hours and 36 minutes of paddle time. It was 31 miles, and my average pace was 7:11s. Okay, we did stop at Wells Bridge, and I did stop in Unadilla when I lost my camera, and that's what you'll see. But other than that, it was pretty good. So, alright, now getting into it. This is just actually a couple minutes into our paddle. You're going to see on the right up here these big standing waves. The big thing on this is just staying to the left. If you are not confident in your C1 and you're in a C1, I would definitely suggest running this portion, because you're going to see right here I'm taking on some good sized waves. You got to have a really good balance in here. I kind of just floated through it, make sure I got through it, because I didn't want to be wet for the next 3 hours. So yeah, so that's what that, and then you're gonna kind of shoot over to the right a little bit on this. So yeah, a lot of these areas, they're not going to be too bad. Most of the river you can really just kind of distinguish. You kind of just got to look ahead and engage it yourself. But honestly, there are some fast spots and there are some other spots. Now this is a shortcut in Oneonta. You really probably can't see. I had to really decipher right there on the left part of the screen. There's two boats going into it. There's a C1 and a C2. They're right on the left of your screen, right there, right as they go out of the picture now. Now we're going to the right side, and this is technically not the shortcut side, is on the right side, but you're going to see in just a minute that when I come out, they must have had a little snag, which I did last week in the USPP. I took the left, and that's why I took the right this time, and I caught right up to them, and they were way ahead of me. They probably had a minute on me, so they lost a minute. Not saying that it's not faster, I'm just saying that if you can't control your boat through it, it will not be faster. So it really depends on how close you are for time and how confident you are with your paddling ability and controlling your boat. If you can control your boat, I'm sure it is probably a little faster. But if you have trouble controlling your boat, it's definitely not going to be faster for you. This is one of those areas I lost probably about 40 seconds or so on the USPP, probably because I did the exact same thing. And they're going to be popping out right there in the left of our screen. You can see them there, and you couldn't really see them when they first went in, and now you see them. And we've got just a couple more seconds of footage for that before we go on to that next clip. Guys, as I'm going with this, give me any comments on any other content that you'd like to see. I don't know if we're going to be getting videos from this angle anymore, from the little mishap that I had in Unadilla, but you know, until I figure out the right place for the camera and everything, let me know if you guys like these type of videos. So now we're pulling up. I pull up to Mike Packard was in that group, and then the Palmer brothers were up there also. So I hope you guys like this video. I really like the ability to have the voiceover and everything. Okay, here's just another area. This is after Wells Bridge. I know that because I changed my shirt. And it's just a hairy little bit of an area. And one thing I really noticed in this section of the river, if you don't put your boat in the right spot, you're going to see slower teams catch you. And if you're like in sections like this where I'm not paddling much, you're definitely going to lose time even though you're going fast. Even though I'm not paddling, probably my miles per hour was averaging probably like 9 to 10 in this section. But that doesn't mean that I was actually paddling fast. As you can see, I'm not putting many strokes in. I'm just trying to stay balanced, not trying to lose it, just like that. So, but these are the areas that the more experienced paddlers are definitely going to have an advantage on you. So, if you can get into some water like this as a novice, I definitely would suggest it. I'm really glad that I did this run because of that fact. And you see, I was catching them, and then I lost time, and that's just stuff that you have to make up. Okay, so here's the fun part of the video. So we're coming up. This is in Unadilla. So we're getting pretty far into the paddle now, and this is what they call Unadilla Dam up here. And you're going to see that I go off to the left because the people in front of me went off to the left, but they were also in C2s, and I was in a C1. And I would have been fine if I didn't have the camera on the end. I know I did not go in, but you're going to see what actually happened. So I thought this was really cool just to add in. And this is why we don't have anything like Green Acres cut. I didn't do that. And mainly because I was with John Young. Huge shout out to him. He stayed with me when I fetched my camera. And here it is when we're coming up. I see that tree. I should have probably went to the right of that, and it pulled me way over. I'm starting to go into the trees. That's why I'm putting that post in, and then I get caught by the one tree branch, and goodbye. Alright guys, so until next time, keep paddling hard.